Hello everyone. So welcome to another demo where I will build cool stuff around AI. So I had get like a lot of questions around how to build agents, how to talk to agents, as you have seen a lot of my tutorials around the same, right? Today I'm going to show you something that's like been blowing people's mind lately, which is like event-driven approach of the agents, right? So I built research assistant using Moshia. So I will quickly share what it looks like and all. But I will also give you a little demo like how you can actually work around the same. What's crazy about the AI space right now? There are so many tools and frameworks, but most people get stuck just figuring out how to connect everything together. That's exactly where Moshia shines. So we all know the pain of researching a new topic, right? You open two tabs, skim through articles, try to extract the important bits, and somehow synthesize all this information. It's exhausting. Imagine if you could just type a question and get a comprehensive, well-organized answer of with sources, right? So that's what we are building today. What I love about Moshia for building this tool is the event-driven system means everything flows naturally from one step to another. Next, you can hook in different AI models whenever you need them. The whole thing is modular, so adding new feature is super straightforward, as I will show you. I'll walk you through how to start building this from scratch, show you some code, and then we will fire up the complete version and see it in action. So, all right, let's jump into the code. I'm starting from scratch to show you. Here is my terminal. So how quick is to get something valuable up and running with Moshia, right? So there is a starter command available on that docs. So if you go to docs, there is a quick start, and here you will see npx this command, right? So I will just simply run and give the name as, let's say, research assistant. So I have previously installed Moshia, so that's why it will just run everything fast, but it will take some time for you. These steps folder really well. This is where the magic happens. Each step in Moshia is like a specialized worker that does one thing really well. They communicate through events, which is basically just passing messages to each other. Here is your noob step, which will actually start everything. So there's this command which Moshia give us, right? Let me run this quickly to yeah, it because I'm not in the main folder. So yeah, so you just have to run this command and it will start the workbench. So workbench is something like a dashboard, which is which is really useful to check out logs, states, and everything which you have set up in your stuff, right? So if we go here in default, you will see this kind of a flow is by default created as a quick start. So start, this is your noob step. This is the noob step, right? So it says start. So this is like non-operational step. So if I change anything here, then it will automatically change in the main dashboard. You will see here. See, similarly, there is a flow API trigger. So you can learn more about this in the documentation. Like there are 4 things which provided by Moshia. So steps like event, API, loop, and cron. So use whatever you prefer. So you have to use different in different way. So I will show you more in depth. So there is couple of example steps you can modify or delete and all. So let me just delete this once. Not delete actually. We will just modify this. So for our research assistant, let's first modify the API trigger to accept research query and all. But I would like to like change the noob.step.ts first. So if we go here, this is noob, right? Our flow starter. So I'll just name it as like start button for our demo, let's say. And then I will just name it as like I want to emit it as like research started. So whenever any research is done, we want to start here started. Okay, so similarly we can keep the flow default only, so it doesn't matter for that. So here the noob step creates a button in our UI that actually emits a research started event. When clicked, that event we kick off our entire workflow. So you will see this is updated already. So as you can see here, this is, it's like I have changed the research started, so that's why it is not there. So similarly in api.step.ts, I have to modify some things to make this research started work. So this is now our default flow API article. So I'll just name it as like research assistant something. Yeah, research assistant API article, and cursor recommended me everything. So I'll just change it to that. I don't want such big names. So research is fine. I also want to use post because this will actually do the research starter, and we have changed this assistant. We don't want this. Similarly, so flow is default because that is what I'm using in the actual dashboard right here. But if we change the flow, then there will be different flows there. So we don't have this test started. So let me just remove and make it research started. Similarly, we can also make it as like research started, topic emitted, and all. And also here it is recommending us, doesn't matter, fine. So also I can actually add one const here for actually query whatever our request will be, right? So I'll just make it like request dot body query, and I will just name it like a I want to do researches around AI technology currently, right? So I will just keep it like that, and that's all for now. And I can just use the query here. So whenever data is added, it will add here. So as you can understand here, it listens from the research started event from our button and also accepts HTTP requests. This gives us multiple ways to trigger our assistant, like how we extract the query, and it emits in the next step. So that's what we will see here. So I would like to rename this as like, let's say, I don't want one kind of a name, right? So I will just make it like generate queries. Okay, so I'm just making it like generate queries, and I will not go in depth into the second step because I have entered okay. So generate queries is there. So what I should modify here? So cursor is already recommending us. So as you can see, generate queries is there, research started and queries generated, everything it modified for us. So next thing is like we are exporting const handler here, right? So everything is good there, but I would like to input let's say this is like generated search queries. Okay, so I would like to mention one const, yeah, query. I will use that query which will pass, right? So input.query. So what will happen here is it will help us to actually do the pay like complex search queries and stuff. So we can make different things here. Like we can define different pay type, and we can use the const search. So I just show you in the code here. So this is how the code will look like. We are generating more sophisticated way, and query is generated. So simple query generation. So that's how this is where our, it's like we can actually implement the Gemini and ChatGPT, GPT-4, OpenAI from OpenAI, and we will see like how event flow works here. We subscribe to research started here, and then it emits queries generated. So that's how the next step looks like. So currently we have not implemented flow really well, right? So this is how we can build entire flow and all. So I have actually did it for you, so we don't have to go in depth into this. So now that you have seen how easy it is to get started with the flow, right? So let me show you entire full research assistant I have built. This is available on my GitHub, so you don't have to worry much if you want to try it. So you can feel free to try it here. So you can actually run the npx Moshia devs, which I have defined in the package package.json here. So if we Moshia install everything and Moshia dev workbench, everything is started, and that's how our workbench is started here, which is I'm naming it as a research assistant. So here you will see this is our noob steps, paper upload, webhook, research paper and all. So similar thing is here. So what is happening, flow visualization is really cool, right? So each node is a step in our research process, and the connection shows how event flows through the system. So our compute research as research assistant has this component, the research API input, which accepts a query. Then also the research API query generation step that uses Gemini to create effective search queries. A web search step is there, then content analysis, everything is here, right? So this is really nice visualization, and wherever I was working, I can see the actual logs there. So let me show you actually how the our code works, right? So I have one paste upload.js in which I'm using this sample mem0 research paper, which you can see here, abstract and PDF URL and UI I'm using. So it actually does the curl command kind of thing. So for the localhost on the API upload paper. So once I do that, you will see like a lot of things are happening here. So it extracts the text from the paper, then it analyzes paper with Gemini. These are the different steps which I have defined here, right? So as you can see, it extracts the concepts with Gemini. This code is here, then here, and it extracts the concepts. Then it actually generates the summary, build knowledge graph, which I will show you in just quick minutes. And you will see like everything, metadata, build knowledge graph, everything is doing automatically because I have did the steps, defined every steps, right? It generates summary on its own. So I'm using Gemini for this. I have this code actually. While it runs, I will just quickly show you. So here you can see it analyzes with Gemini 2.5 Pro premium model, because this is the more efficient model of Gemini. So you get like in-depth analysis of research, whatever paper you want to research, and it actually recommends different research papers which are related to this kind of a research which we have uploaded, right? So quickly, I will go to this knowledge graph JSON, and here you can see entire stuff which generated, like which are the related papers which aligns with mem0 article, research paper. Then you can see long-term memory conversation and what actually was talked in the mem0 article. So everything is there, and it is so in-depth information you get at one place, which if you want to work with any deep research assistant, you have to pay them like $200 and $300. So that's how I that's easy it is to build with Moshia framework. So definitely try it out. This code will be available on GitHub. I will just quickly push it, and also you can see in the logs, everything is showing here. Research assistant, how the analysis work, and build analysis, knowledge graph work. Everything is shown here if you want to check the logs in a really beautiful way. Similarly, research assistant is here. So any feedback you want to enter, you can enter here. So yeah, that's how simple it was. So building this research assistant with Moshia has been like incredible smooth. I would definitely recommend you. So what I particularly like is how the event driven architecture makes the flow so clear. Each step has a single responsibility, and the entire system is both modular and easy to reason about, right? So you just have to define the steps and done. Like everything is happening inside that generate summary, generate code examples, enhance knowledge graph which I define. So another great feature is the language flexibility. Like you can write steps in TypeScript, JavaScript, whatever language you are really like familiar with and you like about, right? You can like write in different languages. In my implementation, I used to try the TypeScript for the API endpoints, and Python for the content analysis, leveraging the strength of the both languages. As you can see here, there's Ruby and all. So what's really powerful actually the about Moshia approach is like how easy it is to extend. You could add specific steps for academic paper search, image analysis, or even content it to other tools like a knowledge base or document storage system. So thanks for watching. The full code will be available on GitHub. I will just add it in the video description, and I encourage you to check it out to see how all the pieces fit together. So that's all I got all I got for today. If you are building own AI tools, definitely give Moshia a shot. It's still in beta, but it's already saving me tons of development time. Drop a comment if you build something cool with it, and don't forget to smash that like button. See you in the next one.